That's all you.
Oh, I gotta hold it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, as we welcome you in here to the historic All-Star Arena. I, of course, will be your companion for tonight, the official voice of the Narwhals, James Ward, as we look in on a 1-0 Narwhal lead. 17:35 remains here. Don't know what this team is. Here's the Purple Ranger, along with the Blue Ranger. That should be good. Purple Ranger right in front now to the Blue Ranger. Will lose control. Still no name for this team here. Maybe you should get on the inside.
It's streaming that way. I pulled it up on my phone.
All right. Maybe wait, hit that.
That turns it around. Don't flip it.
What, to make it right, no?
No, that turns it.
Here's the Blue Ranger. Over to Vane. Up they come now. Throws it on net. Good pad save there. Not sure what this goaltender's name is. Narwhals, of course, have had a history of rotating goaltenders. Looks like he may be of age in boots and not skates. A defensive zone faceoff here for these Narwhals. And we get Taramita on the ice for the first time. Blue Ranger will lose that draw. Up they come. They are very white. We'll call them the Whiteys. Here's the Purple Ranger. Up to the Blue Ranger. Right in the slot. Good pad save there. Here's Taramita now in the corner. Slapping at it. Up the boards now. Here come the Whiteys. Blue Ranger will take it away. Taramita in deep. Along with the Purple Ranger. He'll go to him. Back to the Blue Ranger. Right at the point here. In the slot. Off the post there. And up come the Whiteys. Collected by the Purple Ranger. To the Blue Ranger now. Taramita across. Making the shot high. Perhaps deflected. The Blue Ranger once more. Taramita in front. We'll have it taken away. Here comes the Whiteys. Getting an edge on the Purple Ranger there. Taking a shot into the blocker. And the Purple Ranger once more. Looking for Taramita. That'll be intercepted. Here's a Whitey. Sending it high. Purple Ranger now. Looking for Taramita. He finds him. Taramita collecting on the boards. In the corner and throws it around. Here's the Purple Ranger. The Blue Ranger right in the slot. Here are the Whiteys now. Sending it down. Our unknown goaltender. The Purple Ranger. And we get Little Bill on the ice for the first time. Purple Ranger has not left the ice. Taramita with a long shift. Oh, and sliding it through his 5-hole is the Purple Ranger. 14:45 remains here. A 2-0 Narwhal advantage. Taramita remains on the ice. One of his longer shifts. He was petitioning for some extra shifts, some more ice time. He seems to have won that petition. Here's the Whiteys with a good forecheck on Little Bill. Collecting in the corner, behind the net. Taramita up top. Whiteys will take it away. Up the boards now. Taramita takes it away. Spins around. And he'll lose it to a Whitey. Leave it right in the slot and he'll whiff on that. Taramita collects. Contested. Taken by a Whitey. Behind the net now. Oh, and failing at that slapper. A Whitey goes down. Taramita with it. Right behind the net. Up to Little Bill, and he cannot collect. The unknown goaltender. Throwing it up the boards. Here are the Whiteys. Whitey sending it all the way down. Collected by CX.
I fixed it.
Taramita right in front. That shot deflected wide. Whiteys will leave it for his defenseman. Throwing it on net. Here are the Whiteys. Up with it. And slicing through the Narwhal defense. And a lazy looking goal given up there by these Narwhals. And the advantage is just one. Marone to take the draw. He'll lose it. Here are the Whiteys. 92 now, looking for Marone. In the corner. Throwing it in, nobody home. Here are the Whiteys. Oh, tripping a little there. Right in the slot though. Keeps it there. Looks to leave it for his man. And here's the BBC for the first time who intercepts it. Comes up to Marone, the BBC, right in front of the net. 92 at the point here. Circling back to Vane. Who will throw it on. The BBC deflecting it wide. BBC still with it now. Throwing it on and blocked. BBC continuing with the forecheck. Heavy pressure from the Narwhals. Whiteys with a shot wide. Here's Marone. Crossing the red line, slapping it on. Wide. 92 with the forecheck. Whiteys will collect. Across and up. Not able to connect with his man, but he'll collect it in the corner. Back up to the point now. Here's 92. Blocker safe. One-on-one opportunity here. Gets around Vane momentarily, then slapped away by Marone. Here's the BBC. Whiteys down, right in the slot, shooting it wide. BBC once more. 10:40 remains. A 2-1 advantage for these Narwhals. Throwing it all the way down is the BBC. Slapped in front, and they find the wrong net. Kaylee, did you drop this?
Yeah.
It should be 400 there.
Mom's gonna hear that later on.
The Whiteys, our unknown goaltender, not had a lot of action tonight. The audio's working too?
Yeah, I asked Mike.
All right, cool.
He said I hear things.
Defensive zone draw here for the Narwhals, taken by the Blue Ranger. 19:40 remains. A scuffle for it. 6 comes out. Here's the BBC now. Throwing it up the boards are the Whiteys. Selecting it there. Oh, facing some heavy pressure here from the Blue Ranger. 6 comes out with it, and we see the Purple Ranger again. A nifty shot, but saved. Offensive zone chance here for the Narwhals with 3 Rangers and the BBC on the ice. Here's the Purple Ranger, not able to collect. One-on-one with the BBC now, and a good defensive play there. Here's the BBC with it now. Coming up with speed into the slot. That deflected high. Blue Ranger loses that draw. Here are the Whiteys now. Staying on the forecheck, though, is that Ranger. Throwing it right in front of Ward here. Here's the BBC. They'll collect it behind his own goaltender. Throwing it up to 6. Right in the slot now. And he'll go wide left with it. Here's the Purple Ranger, though. Thrown into the slot, not able to get a shot off there, is the Blue Ranger. Right in front of the net. And saved. A lot of pressure here for these Narwhals with 8 minutes remaining, but Not a lot of goals to show for it. And offensive zone chance nonetheless. A scuffle for it. Oh, and taken away by 6 right in the slot here. And an easy tap in for the second goal of the game for this Purple Ranger. Yeah, they're long-standing names. It's been for like 3 seasons. A 2-goal advantage now for these Narwhals. 7:15 remains. A win on the draw, but deflected wide. The Whiteys will collect in their offensive zone. In the corner, circling back now. Not facing a lot of pressure from these Narwhals. Whiteys will slap it on. Deflected out by our unknown goaltender right in the slot now. And picked off by this Purple Ranger over to 6. He will hang on to it, circling around. Behind the opposing goaltender now. Tied up behind there. A 2-on-1. That can't be feeling nice. But squirts it out for the Blue Ranger. He has it now. And tight pocket passing for these Narwhals as he leaves it through the crease. Picked up again by 6. The possession for these Narwhals is outstanding. Leaving it for 6 now. Over to the Blue Ranger. Throwing it on and blocked. Still fighting for it. Here's 6. He's got a chance right in front. Here are the Whiteys now, finally with some possession time, and Little Bill to get by. They do, right in front, and a good poke check there from the Blue Ranger coming down from his offensive end. Blue Ranger now. A long shift for these Rangers. Little Bill ahead of him. Here's the Purple Ranger. Trying a quick pass, does not get through, but picked up by the Blue Ranger and then lost. Here's the Purple Ranger now. Blue Ranger. Losing it momentarily. White Ranger now, a one-on-one with Little Bill, taking his time. Oh, and right over the left shoulder. Excuse me, the right shoulder there of our unknown goaltender. Narwhal's advantage is cut to 1. 5:16 remains in this, the first half. Taramino back on the ice. He's certainly seeing more minutes. Here are the Whiteys. Vane back on the ice now. Taken away by Vane and lost. Sent all the way up. Here's Vane with it now. Very close to Taramina. Throwing it on. And a good kick save there. Here's Taramina. And standing tall is that goaltender twice. 4:30 remains here. That draw scuffled for. Here are the Narwhals with it now. Taramina right in front. That draw won by the Whiteys, at least for the moment. Contested here by Taramina and left. Off Taramina's skate there. Then off Vane's skate. Getting into the zone are the Whiteys. Through the crease there, but no damage. .92 now. Coming up the boards. Right in front of Ward. All the way down. And too high. The Whites with it momentarily. A scuffle for it. It lays there. Taramina can't corral it. Here are the Whites. Three minutes remain here. In this, the first half, Vane goes down. No call, as he often does. Vane to collect. Taramina goes down. Here are the Whites now. Can they capitalize? Vane sending it all the way down. The Whites once more. Sending it down to Vane. Taking his time. Throwing it up to 92. He'll have it intercepted. Going across. Oh, and a tip through the 5-hole of our unknown goaltender. And the score is tied. Narwhals putting the BBC back on the ice. That draw won by the Whites. Sending it up. And 4-4 on the boards. Won by a White. Intercepted there by 6. Looking for a quick shot, but safe. This goaltender has held this team in the game. Moreau now. We've not seen much from him. That shot blocked. The Whites right in front of Ward. Here's 6 with it. The BBC across. Standing tall is that goaltender. The BBC lose it momentarily. Oh, a good intercept there. Oh, and then right over the shoulder to complete the hat trick for the Purple Ranger. .110 remains in the first half. A 1-goal advantage for these Narwhals. Here are the Whites. Moreau now. Passing the BBC. Slapping it on and missing as he often does. The Purple Ranger once more. Intercepted there by Wood. Here are the Whites. Getting it back in the zone. Wood is all alone in front of the net here. Here's Wood with it. That shot wide. 30 seconds remains here. Here's the Purple Ranger trying to flick it up the boards. We'll lose it to a White. Chipping it over to Marone. Landing on the stick of a White. Throwing it all the way back down. Landing on the back of the Narwhal net. Wood will collect it with 10 seconds here. Here's 6. Oh, and we'll grab one with just 5 seconds remaining. Will the BBC. And the Narwhals head in to the break with a 2-goal advantage. Second half just about underway here. Taramina will start on the ice for the Narwhals. Draw one by the Whites. Thrown on high. Here's Wood with it, slapping at it. Taramina can't collect. That pass from Little Bill. Here's a White waiting behind his goaltender. An accurate pass there. Throwing it on in a blocker save. Here's a White throwing it on once more. Going back up to the point. And across. Missing the slap there. Slapping it across to Vane. Taramina in front. Here's Little Bill. Little Bill backhanding it on. Into the corner. Taramina with the forecheck. Taramina able to collect right in front here. And still loose, collected by Wood. Here's a White with it. Little Bill. Little Bill slapping him with his stick. Here's a White. Throwing it across. Taramina now will have it slapped at. Changes hands a few times. Back on the stick of Wood. Little Bill. Little Bill finds Vane. Here's 44 now. We'll lose it momentarily. Then slap it into the corner. Hoping for somebody to be there. Oh, and a White will go down. Taramina in front. Little Bill collecting. The White's coming up now. Deflected high by Little Bill, and they find the wrong net. Offensive zone draw one by the Whites. Intercepted here by the Purple Ranger. First time we've seen him in a while. And slapped right on. And a 6-3 advantage for these Narwhals. Narwhals, of course, supposed to be getting Meaty as their full-time goaltender. Here's 6 with it now. Taken away by a White. And throwing it wide. Not even looking at what he's shooting. Throws it across. Here's the Purple Ranger. Blue Ranger now to collect it. Here's the Blue Ranger. He's got the Purple Ranger to his right. He will go to him, and he will score. The 4th goal for that Purple Ranger. And a 7-3 advantage for these Narwhals. 18:05 remains here. Taramina with his helmet off. The Blue Ranger right in the slot, slapping it on. Here's 92 to collect. The Purple Ranger, slicing through behind the opposing goaltender and finding the Blue Ranger right in front. Slapping at it, but held. Here's a white leaving it for another. Contested by the BBC and Vane. Slapped back down the ice by Vane. Marone taking it away briefly. Here are the Whites with it now, with some space. Slapping it all the way down. Wide right. Here's the BBC with it. Trying to find Marone. He finds 44, who has not had much success tonight. Here's the BBC in the corner with some space. Back up to Vane. Throwing it all the way down. And covered. That draw won by the Whites. Good passing here by the Whites. Able to slice through the defense and then blocked by the BBC. Collecting it once more, though, are the Whites. Here comes the BBC with a full head of steam. And he blocks it. Here's the BBC right in front. Oh, and he whiffs it first and then taps it in. He had that look in his eye, and he got that head of steam. And there's no stopping that BBC when he starts coming. There's another one. Put the other one on. An 8-3 advantage here for the Narwhals. 15 minutes remain. Here's the BBC. That White circling back. Here's a White with it once more. Slapped at and caught in the chest of our unknown goaltender. Narwhals will go for a change. We will get our two Power Rangers back out there, as well as Taormina and Bell. Blue Ranger to take the draw. We'll lose it momentarily, but then collect. Coming up with Taormina. We'll have it slapped back to the Purple Ranger as the Blue Ranger goes to a knee for a moment. Purple Ranger circling back, looking to create time. All the way down, finding the Blue Ranger. He will have it taken away momentarily. They will both go down. Blue Ranger retains. Looking for Little Bill. Hit Wood with it right in front. Oh, and standing tall is our unknown goaltender. Taken away now by Little Bill. Here comes Wood behind Bill. Bill still with it now. Going end to end. Looking for Taormina in front, but too much traffic. Here are the Whites now. Little Bill chasing. You wonder how much he can keep up this level of intensity. Here's the Purple Ranger with a nifty move, and he's all alone right in front of the net. And then left there. And Taormina finally slaps it in as if the Purple Ranger left it there for him. And a 9-3 advantage here for these Narwhals as Taormina bows to the crowd. And perhaps those extra minutes that Taormina was urging for are paying off here for these Narwhals.
Well, I saw them stop and then I told John how to do it. John got me tickets to see Matt Rice. Oh, that's nice. February 2nd at Radio City. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, you're going with me? It's like, this clown better be funny. Yeah. I thought it was. there to be funny, not to be offensive, and that's the thing. Like any joke is going to be offensive. That's what makes it a joke and funny. Like yeah, I know who you're talking about. She is funny. I also like I listen to Plant Brianna Brianna Chicken Fry and Grace O'Malley. They're so funny. James, what did you guys do for New Year's? Sorry, I didn't mean to make that like. I thought it was a
Winning the draw here to the Purple Ranger. Already has 4 goals off that stick. And 1 left for Taramina. As the Blue Ranger swoops around and just makes it look easy. As all of a sudden, with just 1 more goal, the Narwhals can end this game. With 12:50 to go here. Narwhals will go for a quick change. Blue Ranger looking as maybe he want a little more ice time. But Taramina right back out on the ice. Here's 92 right in front of Ward. Back right in front of Ward here. Oh, we have not seen this Whitey tonight. He looks to be of age. He chases Marone, who loses it. .92 right in front of Ward. A lot of action in front of Ward as of late as he finds the BBC, who slaps it down. Here's Taramina to collect. All the way down to 92 here. We've got to find a name for him. Is that Justin Foss with the puck? Oh.
with the puck right now. That's Drew's brother, Matt.
Okay. And Matt slaps it to Marone. Taramina up to Matt. Got to find a better name for him. Well, White will have his shot deflected wide. Matt will throw it up to Marone. That pass not able to get to Taramina. He will retain that forecheck though. But the Whites get it out. Will slap it across and collected by a White. There is a White. Stopped there by the BBC. Here's Wood to collect. Off of a White skate. Taramina can't collect that one. Here are the Whites going all the way across. And Matt slapping hard right in front of Ward. Here's Wood with it. Slapped at by Taramina, but possession retained. Oh, and a long stretch pass, but finds his man. And right over the shoulder. Still 10:20 remaining here. A 6-goal deficit. We have seen the Narwhals give up leads like this before. Narwhals seem to be going for the quick changes, and they'll be splitting up the Purple and Blue Rangers. Face off won by the Whites. Here's Vane with it, spinning, finding 6. Who dances around and then gets it to Vane. Here's a White with it. Nobody back on defense for the Narwhals. .24 right in front with it. Throws it across. He has not had a lot of success tonight. Slapping it wide. Here's 6. Finding the Purple Ranger and kicking it out. Slapping it wide once more. Seems to be doing a lot of that. 6 with it once more. I'll have it taken away momentarily. Then we'll collect on the boards. Slapping it down towards the Purple Ranger. Right in front of the net now. Retaining possession. Throwing it all the way down towards 6. Backhand and a nifty looking goal. And the lead extends back to 7. Narwhals once more right on the brink of a mercy. Here's the Purple Ranger. Finds Vane. Stops for a moment. And continues in. Throws it across. Oh, and then off the pad and in. And that will do it. A decisive 12-4 victory for these Narwhals. We'll end the game at 7:45 remaining as we get a look at the face of our unknown goaltender. And so for Front Yard Trampoline and All-Star Arena, this is James Ward saying goodnight.